Hey everyone, Eric with Rockin H TV session 89. I'm going to make a daycab Coronado. This is a short tutorial on how to chop down one of these. This is a Liberty Classics Freightliner Coronado. I think they're underrated. They're kind of cool. I mean, they have some moving parts. The steering, the front tires don't steer, but the hood opens up and they got a reasonable frame. The frame's, well, the fifth wheel hitch kind of blows, but you know, other than that, it's not a bad little truck, and you know, reasonably priced, not bad. And anyways, but we want to make this a day cab because I'm doing a replica for a guy, I believe, in Minnesota, and the truck that he is driving is a day cab Coronado. So we're going to get that done for him today. So basically what I'm going to do, show you this morning, is one, how to cut this off. And I'm using power tools, but if you go to the Hobby Lobbies, you can find one of these and do exactly what I'm doing. Or if you have a Dremel, accomplish the same task. I'm also using a sander, but if you have one of these right here, you can do the same thing that I'm going to do with my sander. So there's no reason not to do one of these. The only difference between power tools and hand tools is how long it takes. That's it. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go over to the saw, and you'll notice this isn't stripped. So what I'm going to do first is we're going to cut it down. I'll kind of explain how I make the die cab or the day cab piece of this using styrene right here, but I'm not actually going to do this obviously the styrene bit until the paint is off of the cab. So at least you'll get to see me use the power tools, right, and how that works. All right, here we get. Oh, I'm already. Whoops, already where I wanted to be. Out of habit. So you're not going to get to see this up close, but at least you get the idea. Hi, Carson. How are you doing this morning? Hello, Braden. Alrighty, so this is pretty rough, but you get the idea. I guess I cut that off. When I got into this, I thought, uh-oh, I'm cutting too much out. But then I went ahead and cut this piece off anyway, so it didn't matter. So you have this big chunk of flat die cast or round die cast in there. You gotta cut out, and then you got the back end of this to cut out too. So I'm not actually all I'm gonna do is square up the back of this and not cut any more out, and then I'm gonna cut the top off, or shave it down to, I think I'm gonna shave this down to right above where the mirrors are gonna go. Whoops, and that'll give me a nice flat line to put styrene on. Let me see. Oh, I saw that, Braden. You guys got some good rain. We got nothing here in Dodge. I was hoping we'd catch some rain, but it went all around us or dissolved before it got here. I think that's... Boy, I got a frog in my throat this morning. I think that's where I'm going to stop on this. You'll notice these holes right here, that's where the exhaust plugs in. So I think I'm going to leave those there. And then, so I actually got into those holes a little bit. You can see. Not a big deal for me. I think this is going to work out all right. Okay, so how do we make this a day cab? All right, well, the hard part is now over. Let me get my tools out of the way. Also, I went on YouTube for fun today and did a live show over there. So if you want to see how to take this truck apart, go see Rockin H TV session 88 over on YouTube. And you can see how I took this apart. Now, I said over there, I'll say it here, that I think these little Freightliner Coronados are underrated as far as models. I think they're kind of cool. And they're a good looking truck, you know. Everyone has their own opinions on what they really like to drive, use, and see. But as far as models go, I think they're kind of cool. And I haven't done one of these since 2012. So I did a replica for a guy in Texas, made it a mid-roof. It was kind of cool. So anyways, this is how I go about making this a day cab and closing all this up. So put this piece, once it's all stripped, you know, all the paint's off of it, set it down here and glue it on, get all that squared up. Again, and I've said this on some of these other tutorials I've done, where if you leave too much excess out here, don't worry about it. You're going to cut it all off, sand it down anyway. So if you leave a little out there, that's okay. So we're going to make this part first. We're going to get the cab, or the top of the roof line nice and pretty, and then we'll take another piece of this. Actually, I'll probably just use this scrap over here. So I'll do the back first, or I don't know, we could do the top first, doesn't matter, as long as you get it covered. So you're going to glue one, then glue the other after you're done. That's it. Morning, Matt. Good to see you. And that's how you're going to make a day cab out of this bad boy. If you wanted to, you could go through the hassle of putting a hole back here for a window, just like the big boys do. I haven't decided if I'm going to try that because my cutting skills usually stink. And then when I go put a file on it and try and make it look pretty, it looks dumb. It just seems like I'm not real handy with a file getting straight lines on windows and stuff. So I may on this one just say, oh, too bad you don't get to look out the window. And I may see if the real one even has a window. So this is gonna, I think, going to a guy in Minnesota. The whole cab is gonna be silver. And then it's kind of a different shade. Well, it's just silver, never mind, it's not a different shade. But then there's this really pretty royal blue that the fender's gonna be, and it looks really cool. Anyhow, that's how you're gonna make your day cab Freightliner Coronado. And you'll notice it took me, what, not even 5 minutes. So that's awesome. I don't know if I got that flat there. It's kind of interesting. Hi, David. Good to see you this morning. Huh. All right. Doesn't look right, but I guess it is. We'll find out, right? Okay. So let's give this a bath. It's cool now. Whoops, dadgummit. Sorry about that. And see how the hood's coming. I put the hood in here a bit ago. Ha! Look at that. There's the hood. Okay. So, if I have a chance, tonight, I got a pack to go to Oklahoma tomorrow for Memorial Day weekend. So if you want to come rob us, the house will be unoccupied, except for the cats, and they're all rabid, just so you know. So what we'll do, if I get a chance to come out here tonight, what my plan is I'll go ahead and get everything stripped. I may even sneak out at lunch and come out here if I can get away from, well, I normally like to skip my lunch hour and leave out an hour early. That's better. Anyways, might come home, just get that paint cleaned off there quick and shoot a little primer on it fast so then I could put color on it tonight maybe. We'll see. But since I'm going to be gone all weekend anyway, it doesn't really matter. So, I don't know. Got a lot of work to do, but we'll find out how. I don't know. I can do it in the morning too, right? So, that's how you're going to do this. And Carson's going to come and drink all the liquor. No, you won't. We'll have it gone before you show up. And so, I'll wish you guys all a good holiday and that you're all safe and with family, friends, and celebrating. And those of you that got to work for a living, be safe and enjoy the holiday as best you can. So with that, guys, cheers. Have a great, what are we on? Thursday. Have a great Thursday, and we'll catch you later. We'll see you. Bye.